have to give one of my students a shout out because conversations that I've had with them have encouraged me to try out a new type of lesson with my biology classes. So if you don't know, I teach two different levels of biology, AP biology and regular biology. And obviously the rigor and just the difficulty of those two classes are pretty broad. In my AP classes, I've been trying to do more case studies where the students have to use what they learn in class in some type of real world analysis. In my AP classes case studies, they have to read different types of PowerPoint slides and then answer some questions. And these questions can range from just looking at graphs to answering multiple choice questions. One of my students in my biology classes is really interested in my AP class and talks to me about, what I'm doing when I'm, letting my students work on their stuff. And I show them the case studies that I'm building and making for my AP classes. And they were like, well, can we try some of those out? Can we, do some case studies in biology? And I was like, well, yeah, I can maybe try that out. I said, I don't have any of these resources made and it would take me a while, but let me see what I can do. So a couple weekends ago, I made this case study about the evidence of evolution and focus it on whales, going over the whale evolution and how they used to be land mammals that evolved to move back into the seas. And just like in my AP classes, they have multiple choice questions they have to answer. Now for my biology classes, I made this little quarter sheet with all of the questions that they have to answer. But the first time that I tried this out with my students, I think it went really well. I had to step them through the case study a little bit more than my AP students, but now that they have an experience of getting through one of these case studies, I'm definitely going to use this more in the future. In fact, I made one this past weekend about the invasive species, the spotted lanternfly, which affects Pennsylvania. And I'm also working on a case study about the keystone species of the African elephants. So that student who encouraged me to try out these types of case studies in my biology classes, thank you, because this is a new style of teaching and a new way of presenting information, and I actually really enjoy this.